We need to talk.
What's going on, CK Crew? Your boy CK2K, and your boy, we need to talk. The next video I wanted to release on this channel was supposed to be a 2K video because I promised you guys I'd upload more 2K content. Here we are. I just released a video this past week. You guys loved it. You guys have been amazing. I mean, that goes without saying. But I was seeing the little droplets in the comments talking about, oh, did you hear the Nets news? Did you hear this about the Nets? I'm like, what the hell y'all talking about? Next thing I know, I look up and then I find out the Nets made this trade. Which, if I take my Knicks hat off, I have like so many Knicks hats. Hold on, let me actually take a Knicks hat off. So when I take my Knicks hat off, that was a good trade. Taurean Prince, I think he can do really well under Kenny Atkinson. Their whole development team over with the Brooklyn Nets have been actually pretty remarkable. I'll give them that. I mean, look at the turnaround with D'Lo. Even though D'Lo was never really bad, it's just the Lakers were impatient, and that's really all that is. But the development of Spencer Dinwiddie, guys like what's his name, the big fella, Allen Williams, like they got a lot of guys on there that developed really well with that team, and that's the only credit I will ever give the Brooklyn Nets. And I think Taurean Prince is a guy that has potential to be somebody good, and I think he'll go over to that team and he'll fit in with that system really well because he's a shooter and he plays defense. So D'Lo and those, I mean, if D'Lo comes back, they're gonna love that. Okay, so that's me taking my Knicks hat off. Now putting back my Knicks hat back on. Who do y'all think you are? Obviously, they made this trade so they can free up space so they can get another big name free agent. Now, I'm not going to jump in this whole thing talking about, oh, now the Nets can get 2 max free. Technically, no, unless the Brooklyn Nets plan to pull a Los Angeles Lakers on the poor kid, they're going to have to just drop D'Angelo Russell like a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's going to have to happen here in order for them to do what people think they're going to do. With all the reports going on now, everyone's saying that Kyrie Irving is favoring the Nets over the Knicks now, and he's trying to coerce Kevin Durant to come over to the team because that is just the better thing to do. The Nets are hot. The Nets are now. That's the next point I'm making in this video. What is so much better about the Nets than the Knicks? Before you even talk, you gonna say they made the playoffs. Okay, cool. But can you tell me who on that roster was in vital parts of them making the playoffs? I'll wait. Did you fill in your answer in your little Scantron? D'Angelo Russell, Spencer Dinwiddie. When Karis LeVert was playing, he played okay. Basically, a lot of the guys on this team, they might not even be back with the team. D'Angelo Russell, if they go for this big plan, I mean, if it works, then I mean, look, I love D'Lo, but to get Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, that's a big upgrade. So sorry, D'Lo, it's the business. But at the same time, when you look at the roster that they have on contract right now, it's not going to be the same roster that they had last year. They're going to have to make these signatures as well as fine tune a few other things. Basically, what I'm saying is they are not that far off from the New York Knicks if you ask my honest opinion from that. Put the two rosters of the two contract of the teams with the contracts that they got left, okay? I don't want to hear it. That Brooklyn Nets team, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it.
Know your f***ing place, trash.
Secondly, you can get, besides ownership, I will give the Nets ownership barely, but front offices are pretty damn similar on both sides. Both front offices are relatively new. Both front offices have had plus years in the 2 years that they've been running. For the Knicks, we've had, I mean, yes, record-wise, sure, but as far as bringing in talent, development, cleaning up space, all kinds of those kind of the free agent, you know, busy work stuff, the Knicks handled tremendously well. And we got guys like Mitchell Robinson in the draft, signing Alonzo Trier, making a trade that we had to make for Kristaps Porzingis to open up this space when we found out that the kid didn't even want to be a Knick, and for us to pull that kind of move to not only get rid of Kristaps Porzingis, but to get rid of the contracts of a Courtney Lee and Tim Hardaway Jr. to free up all this space. They made the right moves and they've done the right things thus far, and I will fight that fight until the end. So for anybody to tell me that the Brooklyn Nets are more attractive than the Knicks, it makes no freaking sense. All right, I let my emotions take over. Let everybody calm down. Everybody calm the f down. Now, reports everywhere from everybody. I don't want to just bring out Walsh. Everybody is talking about that right now. Kyrie is leaning towards the Brooklyn Nets more. I'm calling bullshit. I don't believe that for a second. I do believe that he is considering it. He is looking into going to Brooklyn, but I don't feel like he is favoring that team. I feel like this is a bit of a smokescreen. But amidst all those rumors, Kevin Durant came out of nowhere and he dropped this on his IG story. The hell is that supposed to mean? There's two ways that I can interpret this thing. There's the way, number one, that a lot of Knicks fans are probably taking this in the negative way, that this is Kevin Durant talking about all the rumors about Kevin Durant coming to the Knicks, and everyone's saying it's a done deal, it's a done deal, it's a done deal, and Kevin Durant saying, look, man, just because one person's repeating what somebody else, it doesn't mean that the information is true. And that's the one that I don't want to believe is what it is. But the second one is what I do want to believe it is, because of the timing of it. The last 2 days has been, or 3 days, excuse me, has been all centered around the Brooklyn Nets rumors and Kyrie Irving going to the Nets and him being able to convince Kevin Durant to go with him to Brooklyn. So that's all we're hearing right now, and that's the rumor right now. The Knicks are out of luck and pack your bags, Knicks. You're gonna be upset. You're gonna lose everybody. It's not gonna work out. And I think that is probably pertaining more so to that and the Kyrie Irving situation, but it could go to either one. Which side are you on? You taking the blue pill? You taking the red pill? Red pool, I said. I meant to say pill. I'm feeling very extra right now because I'm pissed off about this subject. And here's the thing, I'm not even riled up about the Kyrie stuff. I'm more riled up at the fact that this is all I've been hearing and seeing on IG and Twitter. Guys, relax. We're going to be okay. The fact of the matter is, and I will keep this, I will stand true to my morals, stand true to what I believe. There is no way that the Brooklyn Nets are a more attractive option, spot, destination than the New York Knicks. I don't care. You can, all my haters can talk about the past and this and that. I don't care. Nobody comes to New York excited to play in Barclays anything. They are excited to play, see, watch, be inside of Madison Square Garden. Nobody is coming to New York saying that, you know what, I'd be cool with the Knicks, but the Brooklyn Nets got what's going on. Nobody. And that's all I'm gonna say about this. If this doesn't age well, cool. I'll play the clip and make fun of myself. No problem doing that. Regardless if we get Kevin Durant, regardless if Kevin Durant stays in Golden State, regardless if Kevin Durant goes to Clippers, I refuse to believe that Kevin Durant will be in Brooklyn outside of living in his new apartment if he decided to live in Brooklyn. By the way, I didn't get an update on where Kevin Durant found his new place. Was it Jersey? Where's he living? KD, where's the place? Anyways, that's my rant. I had to get it out. The 2K video is coming. God, I'm so upset. I'm gonna do another build. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try another build. I'm working on my mock draft. That's a bigger video that I'm gonna release the week of the draft. Probably that Tuesday before the NBA draft. I'm gonna do my CK mock draft. The final mock draft, final version of it. But yeah, that's all. It's all coming, guys. I needed to get this one out, so just bear with me. If you're frustrated about these last few days, please be frustrated with me. And once again, no fears about the Kyrie stuff. I'm honestly not genuine. I tell you, when I heard this news, smoke screen, wasn't buying it. That's the reason why I didn't even put it on my IG. Kyrie needs KD more than KD needs Kyrie. Point blank, period. Kyrie can try to be like, yo, but Brooklyn got this. But KD be like, nah, I'm trying to play in the Garden. And Kyrie be like, yeah, okay, yeah, we can do that. Or everybody goes back to where they played last season and we call it a night. And also quickly, I also want to mention to you guys, we noticed that last night KD didn't play again due to his calf. It's coming out. A lot of people are really believing that it really is an Achilles injury. And I don't believe so. I do believe that there is more to this injury. And I think it's more of a 2-month sit out period than a 1 month, like a normal calf strain thing. We know KD went through this before. He had a calf strain. He missed some time. He missed a lot more time than he missed right now. I do believe it's a stronger or worse injury than it's being put out to be, but I don't think it's an Achilles. He's not walking around the way he's walking around. He's not even practicing. He's not on. The stuff he's doing right now, he would not be doing if it was an Achilles injury. You can book it. There's no way. So my question to you guys is: are you guys believing it? Do you guys think that they're pulling the card where they're holding him out for? He cares more about the free agency than he does for winning this championship. What you guys' thoughts on KD missing games yesterday? Let me know in the comments below. And speaking of comments, let's jump into the next segment. Everybody's favorite comments of the video. All right, editing Chris. Hopefully you made the reading rainbow lower than I did in the last video, because I guess I blew off a lot of y'all ears. I apologize. Luis Joel Borrego Sato. He says, I am not a fan of the Knicks, Laker fan, but I love your channel. Luis, look, man, I appreciate your support, bro. I tell everybody, I know everybody wants to try to make this a, yo, man, Knicks only. Yes, I talk about the Knicks. That's not, you know, that's the thing. But at the same time, we do have coast to coast. We have other outlets. You know, when I stream, we talk about the NBA in general. So everybody's welcome on this channel. Everybody is welcome to the CK crew. I do not turn down anybody unless you are a Boston Celtics fan. Eric Matterson, he says, RJ is Trace McGrady, Ja, Isaiah Thomas. Can't really complain, but would rather have RJ. I mean, if you're going to make those comparisons, y'all know who my favorite basketball player of all time is.
Shot clock down to 5. McGrady for 2. Backboard, and it's put down. Tracy McGrady going glass.
I do think he has some comparisons. I don't think he's entirely like Tracy McGrady. He has the look like T-Mac. They both got the sleepy ass eyes. Yeah, you're right. And which by Isaiah Thomas, I'm assuming you're talking about the OG Isaiah Thomas. And even so, kinda with more athleticism and more height. But I see what you're trying to say. This comment Will said, I heard a pimp say you are on the right train but the wrong track. I believe if Memphis takes RJ Barrett, the Knicks will take Jarrett Culver, who the Knicks may prefer over RJ Barrett anyways. That being said, Memphis asked RJ Barrett to work out with them and he declined. Will, I did say that, and I said that he declined in that same video, but I think you are 1000% sure. I think, as crazy as it might sound to some of the Ja Morant stands out there, I think if that scenario in which I talked about in the last video, I got some more time to think about it. If that scenario happens where Grizzlies are completely out of love with Ja Morant and they go the RJ Barrett route, I don't think Ja Morant's the guy that we're going to pick up at number 3. I think it would actually be Jarrett Culver. And to be completely honest with you, I'd be cool with that. I know Ja Morant has all this upside and rah. Jarrett Culver's not a slouch either. I just feel like the fit makes more sense to have Jarrett Culver, especially if everything goes the way it does. I don't hate it. I would actually prefer it. I'm gonna be real with you. But what do you guys think? You guys want Ja Morant if RJ Barrett's gone? Let me know in the comments below. But those have been the comments of the video today. This has been the entire video today. As always, appreciate your guys' support. You guys are amazing. It's been your boy CK. You know the deal. Follow me on my socials up there. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, hit the bell, people. Hit the damn bell. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video, man. Get your merch, y'all. Merch is in the merch store, working on new merch. I'm excited to show it to you guys. Hopefully all these free agencies go where it's supposed to go so I can release these designs that I have planned out. Stay positive, people. We can be all right. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Let's get it. I'm out of here.